Hey everybody, it's Minius, and 1 week from today is N7 Day, also known as the day we start getting legitimate information about Mass Effect Andromeda.
What?
In case some of you don't know what N7 Day is, it's basically an annual BioWare-led Mass Effect celebration day that's been going on for a number of years. The date, November 7th, matching up with the N and 7 Alliance military designation that Shepard made famous during the trilogy. And this N7 Day is shaping up to be the biggest yet, because the marketing campaign for Mass Effect Andromeda is officially kicking off. I'm not speculating here. This is happening. But what exactly does that mean? For one, I don't think you should expect an enormous, all-encompassing information explosion. This is the start of the marketing campaign. Indications are that the game will be coming out March 21st, which is something like 135 days after November 7th, so they might want to spread out some of this information. Also, the point of a marketing campaign isn't to tell all the hardcore fans like us everything we want to know. It's to sell the game. I know sometimes movies and games give everything away in their marketing campaign, but hopefully BioWare won't do that. So what can we expect? I think we'll almost certainly get a BioWare live stream on Twitch. At least that's something they've done a number of times in the past. This live stream will almost certainly come with a trailer, but what else? Well, the timing is right for a full-on gameplay demo, and not just a character walking through a remnant vault. It could quite possibly be an early-in-the-game, full-on story mission. I guess it could be the full version of that remnant vault we got at the recent PlayStation meeting. Since the developers have been making a big deal about exploration, maybe they'll show off how planetary exploration works for about 15 minutes or so, including a drop-off in the Mako to show how you can get to and then play the various activities you're supposed to be able to do while roaming around a planet. Any extended gameplay, especially involving actual combat, would make for a very solid N7 Day reveal, because that right there would answer a whole bunch of questions. One of the things I really want to see is how the jump pack works in combat, especially how it relates to using abilities, and how you can use it to attack enemies. A gameplay exhibition would also give us a look at what kind of abilities are in play, answer some questions about the guns and ammo systems, give us a look at enemy types in the game, probably give us more details on at least 2 of the squad mates, as well as a look at least one environment, and we'll probably get some more voice work through squad banter. An extended gameplay look is probably the best way to get a real impression of the game, aside from actually getting your hands on the controls. I'd also like to see an early look in Andromeda's multiplayer, which would give some similar insight into combat. However, I'd want a multiplayer look to be in addition to a single-player look, not instead of it. But what else might we get? If this live stream happens, as I think, we will absolutely get developers on talking about, well, I guess whatever they want to talk about. Here are a number of things I'd like to hear about, followed by how likely I think seeing them actually will be. As I said in a recent video, the #1 reveal I'd like to see is the voice cast, but I don't know how likely this is. Right now there is a bit of a labor situation going on. You can check out one of my earlier videos, and there is a chance that this bleeds over into relations. Or not, I'm totally speculating here. I also want to look at what aliens from the Milky Way are joining this coalition to Andromeda. I've got this chart that I made up from a while ago. Now I seriously doubt they'll go down this list the way I've gotten written up here and confirm the existence or non-existence of each of these alien races in Andromeda, even though I think that would be awesome. What's more likely is some confirmations on aliens we haven't had yet confirmed. Turians, for instance, are probably in Andromeda, but we don't know that for sure yet. Also, the Quarian status is completely up in the air. Something else I'd like to see is a look at squad mates, because at this point we have exactly 0 squad mates confirmed. I mean, a full-on name, alien race, and the like.
It's not racism, not really.
So far, the best non-writer character we've gotten a look at is the Asari, who is probably a squad mate, but maybe not. It's certainly not confirmed at this point. We do know about 2 more possible squad mates from leaks, mainly Drac the Krogan and Cora the something. These names were in the big Reddit leak, but we still don't have an outright confirmation, and there's a chance that at least one of those names has been tweaked since then. As tempting as it is to know who all of the squad mates are right away, it's probably not a good idea to pull the cover off of everybody at once. Again, the point here is to build excitement for March. A great way to do that is to reveal the squad and supporting characters over time, maybe one reveal a month. And that's what I'm expecting them to do, although maybe that's just because that's what I do in their place. Another thing I want to look at is at least one brand new race hailing from Andromeda. I say just one because there are likely to be many, and the same reveal over time strategy I mentioned for the squad mates would work great here too. Personally, I want to see more of an enemy faction. Hopefully the main enemy faction. The big Reddit leak went on about the Ket, which may or may not be these guys from the announced trailer, and I want to see them up close and know at least one of the reasons why our Andromeda expedition comes into conflict with them. Of course, there are a ton of big-time story-related questions that still need to be fully answered. How does this new game move on from the original trilogy? How is Andromeda reached? Why go to Andromeda at all? These are big questions story-wise headed into Andromeda that I'm somewhat desperate to get the official answers for. But if the answer to one or more of these questions is tied to the plot in a way that should be hidden, for instance, something that is key to a plot twist, we definitely shouldn't be told. Which is why, if one of those big-time questions aren't answered, maybe there's something more there.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
Of course, there are little story things that would be good to know too. What exactly are these colonists doing while they're in Andromeda? What's up with the Ryder family? Maybe we can get a little bit of backstory on that, or maybe some more personal history. BioWare games are generally enormous, so there are a lot of potential reveals. So I'm curious, what's something that you want to see on N7 Day? One thing I think we'll see for sure is the official release date, and I mean specific release date, not a window or something. Will the potential March 21st date be confirmed? Has that date shifted a little? You should expect to find out within a week. At some point very soon, we will be getting more details on exactly when things are going to be happening on N7 Day. In fact, that may have happened now, so go look for it. Probably it's going to be a live stream and perhaps some time details. I'll get a video up as soon as I can once that information comes in. Also this Thursday, we're doing a full N7 Day preview show on Andromenerds, so keep an eye on MiniusGC for all of that. And if you like this video, please give it a like. But for now,
have a pleasant day.